Hello China dolls and gents, welcome back to my channel. My name is China. If you are new and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. So today we're going to do my makeup. I'm going to a pool party today, so I was like, I might as well just do a story time. Okay, so I'm going to start off with primer, and I guess let's just get started. I had a boyfriend. First of all, when I first moved to Atlanta, I was single, and yeah, I was single. I didn't have a car when I moved down here, as I told y'all before. I didn't have a car. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any money saved up. The money that I did have saved up. So I met this guy. He was older than me, and I was working at Blue Flame. I met this guy. I liked that he wasn't, you could tell that he's not like nice, and he's not one of them guys that just be like all up in different girls' faces, and you know what I mean. So I really liked that. And basically when I met him, I gave him my number. He was just not giving up. I gave him my number, whatever. So he started taking me to work because I didn't have a car, and I was dancing at Blue Flame. I had just moved down here, and he started taking me to work, picking me up, buying me stuff, just like, and I liked his vibe. Like I said, he wasn't like one of those, let me get started on my makeup. He wasn't one of those like real sweet guys that's, talk to every woman that walked past, and like, he wasn't like that. So that's what I had liked about him. So, we were seeing each other. Find stuff for me, taking me out, and then someone had put something in my drink when I was working at Blue Flame. And how we was dating, but we wasn't like dating like that. But after someone put something in my drink, I got rushed to the hospital. And I was drinking water. I told y'all about this before, but I was drinking water. Make sure y'all keep an eye on y'all drinks. And I got rushed to the hospital. He came up to the hospital. He's been with me every single day after that. Like, every day. He didn't leave me. He was like cooking for me, taking care of me, just doing all of that. So, I'm trying to see. So after someone put something in my drink, he was there every day for me. And then, I just appreciated him for doing that. And he basically moved in with me because he was there with me like every single day. I'm using my little mirror if y'all see me, like, but he was there every single day. And I was fine with it. Y'all don't understand. When somebody put something in my drink, I told y'all about this story time already, but when somebody put something in my drink, I was unable to go to the grocery store. I was so scared to do anything. So he helped me. I had to fly my daughter back to Ohio with my mother for a little bit because I was in and out of the hospital for like 3-4 months. Then the girls that was living with me, someone ended up robbing me, whatever. Well, breaking in my house, stealing my stuff, which the girl who was living with me, she the one who set it up. So he was there with me after that. Like, when I tell y'all, he was there every single day. Then my house, he ended up moving in with me. I was dealing with baby mama drama with him and his baby mother. Like, she'll come knocking on my door, like, I need some gas money. I know you in here. Open up this door. Like, because he was living with me. So I was dealing with that type of stuff. And I used to tell him, like, I'm not about to keep, I was way younger. I was like 21 dealing with this. 21, 22. And I only had one child, and he had 2 or 3 kids. So I was just like, and the girl, like, he's much older. He was like, when I was 21, he was like 38 or something like that. Like, he was much older. So one time me and him was in a car, and she had rented the car in her name for him, and she seen us. She tried to drive us off of the road. Like, I dealt with so much with this guy, y'all, when I first moved here. He's from Atlanta. She tried to drive us off of the road. Like, he pulled over. He was crazy. But I'll get to that. But yeah, she tried to drive us off of the road. So he pulled over. You know, I'm ready to fight. Because, you know, when you young, you just, okay, let's fight then. You want to fight? Like, is it that serious? So he pulled over. When he pulled over, she like, why is she in my car this car is in my name. This rental is in my name. Why is she in this car? Whatever. He like, shawty, you know you better stop playing with me. You know I don't even play these type of games. Stop playing with me. So they about to fight outside of where we was pulled over at. So anyway, he get back in the car. Honestly, I'm not even going in no order because all of this stuff happened, and I can't just go in order because it's so much shit. Another time, me and my daughter was in the car with him. Me and him got into it really bad, and he tried to pull over in an alley to put me out for his sister to come fight me. Like, he was like, he was letting her know what alley, y'all, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat like, yep, come on, pull this motherfucker over, because soon as you do, as soon as anybody think they gonna come, he like, I want you to come drag her out of the car. So his sister kept calling, like, well, yeah, where you at? I'm over here. Like, he was literally trying to, and then when we got there, we sat there for a minute, and he didn't expect me to be like, okay, so what's up? And he ended up pulling off. When his sister pulled up, he ended up pulling off. So I was like, I couldn't even believe that he would even do something like that. But there's more. So another time, I had came home. I was a stripper at that time, obviously. And I came home. I'm going to mix my foundations really quick. So I came home. Y'all, me and him got into it. He was sitting in my house with the lights off. Pitch black with a gun in his hand when I got home. So I'm just like, why is you just sitting in here, lights off, just the gun right here? So me and him got into it really bad. He put the gun up to my head, chased me down the street with the gun. Like, he just used to do crazy stuff. And I just, looking at it now, I don't even understand why I stayed with him, knowing that this man was a psychopath. But I stayed with him I felt like I stayed with him because he was there for me when I was going through that time when somebody put something in my drink. So I was like, I just felt like I needed to stay with him. Another thing was, like, his friend used to come over. He used to have friends that come over all the time. He always had the same friends. And his friend was like an alcoholic, really, really, really bad. So his friend was like, I'm going through it. Me and my wife going through it. Can I just come over here for a little bit? All of that. He ended up, do y'all know this man went in my drawer where I used to have my money when I used to come in from work, from stripping or whatever. I used to put my money in like the top drawer. It was no clothes, no nothing. It was just all my money. If I didn't want to count it or whatever, you know, I used to put it all in my top drawer. Do y'all know this man? I didn't even know he used to go in my drawer and take money out of my drawer. So one time I counted the money, and I can't even remember. I think it had like rubber bands. Like, I have a rubber band up, and this time I had actually counted the money. So like 3 of the stacks was gone, which was 300 of the ones was gone. So I'm like, you touched my money? He like, oh yeah, I gave it to my boy because he needed to get these CD covers, and he didn't have the money and he just going through it. I went the fuck off. But I used to be so scared to even go off on him because he was like real crazy. Like, I've never met somebody like him before in my life. So I just was like, you then lost your mind. Like, how dare you touch my money and give it to, after I just went to go shake something for this money. How dare you touch my money in my drawer that you didn't ask for, and then you a whole grown man at that. Then he was just like, I gave it back. He never gave it back. So I ended up going to Miami, because y'all know I used to go to Miami to dance like a lot, because honestly, every time I will make money in Atlanta, I will always make double in Miami. I didn't mean for this much to come out because I didn't even want to do like a lot of makeup. Oh my god. So yeah, every time that I made money in Atlanta, I will always make double in Miami. So I go to Miami to go dance, and I was at the hotel room with 4 girls. I didn't want to leave like my money. I think this was the first time that he stole from me. I didn't want to leave like my money in the hotel room with 4 girls because I had just met 3 of the girls. I only knew 1 girl. So I was like, I'm not about to leave my money in the room with these girls. And then they all had bank accounts. I didn't have a bank account at the time. So I ended up sending the money to him to put in my drawer. I'm like, I had made $2,000 in one day. And I had sent him the $2,000, which, like a dummy, like I said, I was young. I was like 21. So I ended up sending the money. Do y'all know when I got back, the money was not in the drawer, and I was like, where that money? Oh, I had used it to flip it real quick, but I got you. I'm gonna give it to you. So I used to ask him every day, where's my money? Where's my money? He just used to be like, can you, Charlie, don't ask me about no money. No, it ain't about no petty shit. The little petty ass $2,000. Like, he used to say stuff like that. Don't ask me about no little petty ass $2,000. I said I'm gonna give it to you. Don't keep asking me about it. So cool. Never gave me my money, period. Never seen it again. So then one time his friend had brought this girl down. His friend had brought this girl down from New York, and she was a dancer or whatever. Well, no, she was actually like an escort. So he was like, she don't have nowhere to stay. Let's just have her stay here. Let's just trip. Let's pimp her ass out. And I'm like, I'm not, like, how did that look? I'm not about to do it. I said she could just come to work with me, or whatever, and I can get her started dancing. But I'm not about to, like, how do I look pimping somebody out? He like, shit, we gonna go, he talking about we gonna go buy her some dance clothes, and we just gonna, she could stay here for a couple weeks, and we just gonna get half of her money that she made. So when she go to the club, whatever she make, we can have. So I'm just not that type of person. I just felt like, no, I can't do something like that to nobody. But the girl wanted to. Like, she was like, I'll be y'all, you know, just pimp me out. Like, just, we never mess around with her or anything like that. But, oh, y'all, I got another story time that's real juicy. So, yeah, he was like, just, you know, y'all could be my pimps. I'm like, I'm not about to be a pimp. Like, how did that look, me being a dang on pimp? He was on it. He was like, he was so aggressive. He didn't care. Like, he's real mean. So he used to tell her, get up, shawty, clean up this house. You want to stay here, don't you? You gonna clean up. Get up and go clean up and all that. So he had the nerve to have her like suck his friend off or whatever, while everybody was in the car. I didn't know, I wasn't there, but he had her suck his friend off. I guess his friend had just got out of jail, and he waited in the car, and she went on the porch, went to go suck him off, and that was that. So I'm just like, I didn't know about it though. He ended up telling me about it after he put her out. But he ended up putting her out because he was just like, nah, you ain't making enough money. It's pointless. You staying here. You ain't, like, you're not really making no money. She crying, like, please, I don't have nowhere to go if I go back to New York. Like, he didn't give a damn. He was more, he don't care about nobody's feelings, no nothing. Like, he's real aggressive. He don't care. He like, oh, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You gonna have to figure stuff out on your own. So, yeah, he did that. Whatever. Like I said, I'm honestly not even going in order. It's so much stuff that this guy have done to me that I'm not even going in order. I'm just telling y'all different parts of what I went through with him, while with him. So another time which was around my last straw. He ended up, we got into it really bad because he had my car and he had it until, like, he didn't come back to my house till like 8 a.m. the next day, and he was in my car. Last time I had heard from him, he was going to the club for his birthday. So it was his birthday. I wasn't feeling good, so I was like, I'm not about to go. Oh wait, well, that's another time I'll tell you about this. But I was like, I can't go out with you, you know, I just don't feel good. And, you know, just go ahead and enjoy your day with your boys. He didn't come home till 8 a.m. in my car. So when he pulled up, y'all, it was like I was waiting on him. He pulled up, I'm sitting there on the couch. He drunk. He acted like nothing happened. He smoked weed every day, all day. Like, he just was weed head. So I'm sitting there like, he don't say nothing about him coming in the house late or nothing. So I'm like, you know, you ain't saying nothing to me. You just walked right in the house like it's a reasonable time, and then you in my car at that. So I'm like, so where was you at? He like, don't ask me no questions, I'm a grown man. I'm like, I don't care about none of that. You in my car, what do you mean? Like, I don't care. What if I had to go to work? You wasn't feeling good, so it don't matter. Well, first of all, I don't care. Like I said, you're in my car. And I told you I was kind of afraid to, like, talk to him a certain type of way because he was real, like, he didn't allow that at all. So I'm like, you're in my car. Like, what do you mean? Where was you at? He like, don't talk to me like, he got in my face. Don't talk to me like that. I'm a grown man. Y'all, do y'all know? I got so mad, I yelled at him. He slapped me so hard, y'all. And I was naked on the couch. He slapped me so hard. My face was like swole. It was tingly. So I just started swinging back on him. Do y'all know this man beat me with a Timberland boot? I mean, beat the mess out of me with a Timberland boot. Dragged me outside of my house. Threw me, while I'm naked, butt naked, nothing on. Threw me off of the porch. I'm crying. I'm outside just butt naked during the day. Like I told y'all, it's like 8 a.m. Threw me off of the porch and locked me out of my own house. So I'm beating on the door. Luckily, I had my phone in my hand. I called the police. Because you're not opening up the door. I'm outside naked. So I wasn't really trying to call them to, you know, I just wanted him to hear them on the phone. So I'm like, he heard them on the phone. I'm like, I'm calling the police. He heard them on the phone. And he's like, that's when he finally unlocked the door. So I hung up. I'm telling, like, I wasn't trying to tell the police. I was just, but you know how they automatically have, like, your information? They automatically have, like, my address and stuff like that, or my location or whatever. So I'm like, okay, he let me in. Y'all, we got to fighting again. I grab a knife. I try to stab him. So the police end up coming. I answered the door. When I answered the door, he runs and sneak out of the back window. So they see me. First, I wasn't gonna open up the door. They see me. They're like, open up the door, whatever. I'm like, I'm okay. They like, nah, open up the door. Y'all, when I opened up the door, my face was swole. My mouth was bleeding. My nose was bleeding. I was limping because he threw me off of my porch. And my porch was like high. So he threw me off of my porch. And I was limping. It was like I sprained my ankle. He twisted. So I'm like, I'm okay. Steady trying to tell the people that I'm okay. They was like, what happened to you? I'm like, I ended up lying. I was like, me and the girl was fighting. I don't even know who the girl is, whatever. So they started telling me, if you don't give us the information, you're going to go to jail. I gave them a fake name. They was like, come on, we're going to have to take you down. So my daughter was in her room asleep the whole entire time. And y'all, like, that's like the worst which my daughter never seen me fight him before or anything like that. But like, that's the worst when your kids have to sit there and watch you fighting and stuff like that. So, where is my... So I had to call my mom, and my mom had just moved to Atlanta. And she actually had lived like 8 houses down from me, probably even less. And I had to call her and I had to tell her, Mom, can you please come get AJ because they're about to take me to jail. So she walked down the street real quick, like she's panicking. She don't know what's going on. So when she get there, they were like, she seen me, she just started crying. And they was like, do you know what happened to her? And she was like, my mom was like, her boyfriend, and she said his full name. And she was like, they always fight and he always be putting his hands on her. So they definitely, I'm in handcuffs and everything. Like I said, AJ still never seen anything because my mom stayed in the house with her till I went to jail. So I go to jail, y'all, and I'm up in there. I've never in my life been to jail before or anything. So I'm up in there and I'm just crying, y'all. I'm crying every single day. But when I get up in there, I'm just like, it was like the women there were trying to give me their food. They trying to be my girlfriend. Like, y'all, I was so scared. And then the lady, they ended up talking to me when I went to court. Because they seen me, you know, I bloody, limping and all that. And then I'm in jail because of I didn't tell on you. So, the lady ended up coming and she was talking to me. Even the judge, like, she was talking to me. And she was just like, you're too beautiful to be in a relationship like this. You need to get out. You just, like, why would you even want to be with someone that's hurting you? Look at you, like, you know. And it actually, I appreciated the talk, but it didn't work. So y'all, do y'all know he got me out of jail? Well, his sister got me out of jail. His sister that's always trying to fight me got me out of jail. So I'm just like, when she got me out of jail, so I got out of jail I think the next day. And he came and got me. He called my phone. He knew everything when I was getting out, all of that. And he called my phone. And he was like, I'm down the street. He get me out. We go home together. Like, what the hell was I thinking? I was really just, I just hate that I dealt with that, but I'm just being honest, telling y'all my story times. But we went home together, y'all. And I'm just like, after that, everything was good, whatever. He like, I love you so much because you didn't tell on me, you didn't say no name, you a real one, all this shit. And girl, I'm a real stupid one. I was so damn stupid. So then everything was cool. Everything was fine now. So then he ended up, I was down my mom's house, and it was a condom wrapper, y'all, that was open in my house. I was down my mom's house for like a full day. I get home, it's a condom wrapper, a gold one, just sitting like near the couch. Y'all, I spazzed out. I was just like, I was crying. I was so mad. I was so hurt. But it was so hard for me to leave this man. Like, I don't understand. Like, he was just, because he was real controlling. He was like, he was bossy. He was controlling. He was a Gemini. And he just, he wouldn't let nobody come at me no type of way. He didn't care who it was. Wasn't nobody able to come at me no type of way. He didn't care if it was his mama. Nobody. He was so overprotective over me, but he was hurting me. He was trying to kill me. So, when I seen that, y'all, I fucking swung on him real quick. Because I'm just like, how could you do this to me? You know, like, you in my house, first of all. And you just, it's like, you're making my days the worst days of history. Like, my life. I'm only 21, and I was with him for 2.5 years. I'm only 21, or however old I was, and I'm dealing with this type of stuff that I should not have to deal with. You're stealing from me. You're not helping me pay no bills. You don't have no money. When I met you, you had a lot of fucking money. Now you stealing from me, and I didn't even know you were stealing from me till I went to Miami. So another time, his sister used to always try to fight me all the time. Like, me and him will get into it. We'll argue or something, and he'll call his sister. Hey, come over here and beat shawty at. Do you know his sister? He had like 5 sisters, and they were all older than me, other than one. Do you know they all, like, 2 of them pulled up at my house, bamming on my door. My daughter in the house, bamming on my door. Come outside, he told me to come over here. I'm about to beat your ass. So, when that happened, I'm like, okay, I'm messing with his sister. You want to play with me? Like, I'm at the window, going like that. Just kept irritating her, egging her on. She banged on my door. Open up this door. So I finally opened up the door. Bitch, I'm not about to keep, like, you trying me. First of all, y'all around 30 something, and I'm 21, and you just keep, all because of me and him got into it. We are in a relationship. We're going to get into it. So you mean to tell me you're going to sit here and, as a woman, you got kids, and like, she got like 3 kids, and you know, and you going to sit here and try to attack me just because me and your brother, me and my man had got into it? No. So she kept saying, come off the porch. First you want me to open up the door, now I open up the door. Now you want me to come outside. I come outside and stand on the porch and say, what's up? Then you like come in the middle of the street. Why do you keep, what do I look like so y'all can jump me? And then, why are you even here anyway? Why are you even here anyway? Like, you look stupid. Your brother's still gonna be here. Did he leave after this? No. You gonna continue to fight your brother's battles for what? Like, why? I just didn't understand it. So this girl done try to fight me so many times, and I used to just be like, no matter what, if he be like, he just had that type of, because he used to take care of his family, like give them money and just stuff like that. So they would do anything for him. And I mean anything. So, yeah, she used to be trying to fight me, come over my house, bamming on the door. She was just like, and I used to just sit there like, I just don't get it. Like, we still gonna be together. So, I even came over his mother's house, after the sister tried to fight me. Thanksgiving, eating dinner with him, smiling at her. I used to be messing with her because you just was coming over my house trying to fight me. Now what's up? I'd be sitting there smiling at her like, this my man, I'm sticking beside him. Looking so stupid, y'all. I look so stupid. And I didn't realize, because that's why, fathers, please stay in your daughter's lives. Fathers, please stay in your daughter's life. Please teach them how you're supposed to treat a woman, and teach them love. Show your daughters love so they won't have to deal with stuff like that. But yeah, I looked So stupid. My last straw, since I'm almost done with my makeup, because it's a lot more stories with him, but I don't want to keep going. My last straw was, it was his son's birthday. And I didn't go to the birthday party because I was going to go get my hair done. I was going to go get a sew-in. Yeah. My best friend, Sierra, she flew down here. And I'm gonna put on my lashes when I'm done. Then I'll come back when I don't know if I'm gonna come back when I'm dressed, but yeah, I'll see. But my best friend Sierra had came down, and she was going to do me a sew-in. So I gave him $300, like $375, to go get me some hair. I had already ordered it and everything. I just was waiting on the hair. But since he was gone, he was using my car. And he was gone. Please stay away from guys like this, y'all. Don't even allow a man to use your car. So I'm sitting there waiting on him to get back, because all he was doing was going to his son's birthday party, and he was coming back to bring my hair. So I thought. So this man come back, y'all. This was the last straw. I couldn't take it no more. I was done. He was supposed to come bring the hair back. Do y'all know? He came back without the hair and without the damn money. And I'm like, what did you do with my money? Oh, I bought my son some stuff for his birthday. What? Y'all, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't do nothing. I was just like, get out. And my best friend was there. We ended up walking down to my mom's house. And I said, when I come back, I need all your stuff to be gone. Don't say nothing to me at all. Like, get out. I was a mad black woman. Like, I was so mad and angry. But I was just like, I'm fed up. You want to continue to deal with stuff like this? A man like this? Like, how is a man? I wouldn't even consider you as a man. Like, how dare you use my money? And if that wasn't enough, like, how dare you use yeah, my camera had and said it needed to cool down for a little bit. But yeah, how dare you use my money to go buy your son something that I was supposed to get my hair done? So I told him, that was my last straw, period, y'all. And I told him, I said, get out. So when I got back, he was gone. But y'all know how men are. They leave some stuff. So he left some of his stuff. Baby, I politely put his shit in a suitcase and put it on the curve. Baby, don't ever come back. So after that, my son's dad, Chase's dad, had ended up moving down here. I actually was with Chase's dad before I even moved to Atlanta. We actually dated before I moved to Atlanta. So he ended up moving here. And then me and him started hanging out literally that week. Not even gonna lie, because what am I waiting for? I need something to help me get rid of you and leave you alone. So me and Chase's dad started back talking. Plus we was already together before I moved up here, so why not start? You know what I mean? So yeah, we end up talking. Do y'all know my ex-boyfriend used to sit on my porch until I got home. He used to sit there with his gun on my porch, y'all, after I broke up with him, after all of this, crying, just please take me back, all of this stuff. And I was like, no, I can't, I'm done, please just leave me alone. So I stopped coming home. I used to just lock my house up. I stopped coming home, y'all. I rolled past my house. I was telling Chase that, I said, watch, this man is on my porch. I rolled past my house in his car. Do y'all know he was on the porch? And I was like, look, I told you, like, he just be on my porch. Like, I just don't understand. And he was just like, just come start staying over my house or whatever, because he had an apartment indicator. He was like, just come stay over my house, you know, it'll die down. We had pulled up over my mom's house in Chase Dad's same car. Do y'all know I had the windows like kind of down, and we was parked down, and you know, you could tell he had like a Magnum car. So he walked past the car while me and him was in the car, and I'm looking through the mirror, and I'm like, that looked like him walking up. So Chase dad was like, and he walked up, but his windows was tint. I locked the doors, and the window was kind of like down so we could get some fresh air. I leaned my seat all the way back. We was parked on the street, and he was looking all in the car. And it was kind of nighttime. He was looking all in the car like he was just crazy. But he didn't see me because I linked that seat back so far, and I was like, oh my God, drive off. And he was just like, after that, he still would call me. He never once gave me like my money back that he stole from me. It was just horrible. But like I said, please y'all, don't ever please love your daughters. Don't ever allow yourself to be with someone that's what I dealt with, honey. Because he was like a psychopath. He was crazy. He was crazy in love. He was just crazy. I don't even know if he was in love with me. He probably loves me because he was just insane. Like, he used to damage my stuff. He was just psycho. Even someone had broke in my house and took one of his guns and took some money and stuff like that. And y'all, he used to be on my porch walking back and forth with a long gun, walking back and forth like I want somebody to come run up on this motherfucker. As soon as he used to want them to see him on the porch with a gun so they can know if you ever step foot in this house again. And we was at the grocery store when this happened, and my alarm system had went off. And we was like, what in the world? We ended up leaving some groceries because the alarm system company called me. We ended up leaving some groceries in the cart to hurry up and get home because we was like, what's going on? And someone definitely broke in and took some of his belongings, and he was on fire. He was on the porch every single day with a big long gun, probably for like a month. Every morning he'd go out there and smoke his weed with his gun, so the neighbors can see that he got a gun, so everybody can see and they can know, don't try him. And he was not playing. He was a psychopath. I remember another time, this is the last thing I'm gonna say because it's so much, but I remember another time we was over, we rode down to Ohio. He came with me, and y'all, he pissed me off so bad. He felt like I wasn't showing him enough attention, but we was in Ohio with my family. Y'all, do he know? He just starts spazzing out in front of everybody. You got me fucked up, shawty. You got me fucked up. Fuck all this. I'll leave your ass right here. I'll leave you. I'll take this rental and I'll get on the road by myself. So, I was like, everybody was just looking at him like, he not serious, is he? Y'all, he ended up leaving me. So I didn't call him. I didn't do anything. I was like, I don't even care. I'll fly back. I have money. Like, I'll fly back. Thank you for leaving me so I ain't got to drive that 10 hours. So he ended up leaving me. Do y'all know he drove an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then he turned back around. He called my phone. I'm so sorry, babe. I just ain't smoked, and you was just pissing me off because it was like you cared about everybody else but me. But I love you. I'm just gonna come back and get you. And he came back. He was buying me everything, doing all of this, and he was just a psychopath. And he actually tried to reach out to me a couple of times. And one of his sisters, the one who used to try to fight me up, tried to fight me all the time. I think she followed my YouTube channel, and I know she follows my Instagram. But we're cool now. I mean, we're not cool like that, but like, if I was to see her out, I'll speak to her. But I'm just so happy that I'm not dealing with him anymore, because y'all, it took me to start dealing with, like I said, I started dealing with Chase dad, and he actually helped me be able to stop dealing with this man, because I would have probably still went back to him. But like I said, Chase dad had ended up moving up here, and we was already together before I moved to Atlanta. So we basically reunited, got back together, and he actually helped me, which might sound crazy, but whatever. But anyway, I'm about to get myself together. So I think I guess I'll let my camera cool down, put my lashes on, and put on a cute outfit and perfume and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Y'all let me know, you know, your story time if you dealt with stuff like this. I actually got a lot of stories that I can talk about, because honey, I just been through so much. So yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so I am back. I put some lashes on and touched up my makeup a little bit. I took my scarf thingy off, wore my little bunny ears, took my bunny ears off, and I put on this dress. I'm going to show y'all this dress, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and let me know how, you know, if you guys ever experience anything like that in a relationship or whatever. But I put on a scent, but I'm going to stand up and show you guys all of that. I think I'm going to do another story time now that I am dressed, because why not? So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, and let me show you guys what I'm wearing and my scent of the day.
You must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your piece, put it on me, but baby it's you. Lying like a ride, but take your stuff back, baby it's you.
So this is my dress that I have on, and I just put on some black heels or whatever, and I'm going to put on my black shoes. So yeah, and the scent of today is this one, and this is the Mason Francis Kurt Dijon Paris, the Ooh Satin Mood. Y'all know I absolutely love this so much, and it's a nighttime scent, and I just feel like I look nighttime-ish. My outfit is like kind of dark. Y'all know I usually go with the perfume that my vibe. So my vibe right now is this one. So I absolutely love this perfume so much. Y'all already know that though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Lying like a ride, but take your stuff back, baby it's you. my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you. And I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me, but baby, it's you. Lying like a rat, but take your stuff back, baby, it's you.